Hi, I'm Plami, and in this episode of the Nostalgia Trip, I'm gonna be continuing with my reactions to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 series. The episodes that I'm gonna be reacting to in this video are going to be episode 21, Karai's Vendetta, and episode 22, The Pulverizer Returns. And I definitely have to say a few things about both of these episodes' titles before we even get into the reaction. But before we do that, as usual, if you want to see a full-length reaction, to these two episodes, you can get that over on my Patreon, so if you're interested, definitely check that out. Getting back to these two episodes, I'm expecting that the first episode, Karai's Vendetta, is probably going to deal with the consequences of what happened in the last episode, or at least I think that was the last episode in which the Turtles betrayed Karai because they were so hell-bent on defeating the Shredder right then and there. And honestly, as I said in that reaction, that was a stupid decision by the Turtles. They shouldn't have done that. But hey, the writers have decided to make the Turtles unlikable. There's not much I can do about that. And that kind of goes into my thoughts for the next episode, The Pulverizer Returns. Obviously, we're going to be getting back the Pulverizer character. I think somebody spotted for me already in the YouTube comment section, and I think I already kind of knew that because I read some it wasn't some spoilers, I think in that video comparison that somebody made about the 2003-2012 TMNT series that I watched. I think they mentioned that the Pulverizer returns a couple of times in the show, so I already knew that he was going to be coming back, but I honestly hope that he is better handled in this episode, because I'm still pissed off about the way they treated him in the last episode. I think, even though I understand what the writers were doing, and you guys have explained it to me even more, I still feel like it was dumb, you know? Because that's now kind of like a waste of an episode, I feel like. Like, sure, in the long scheme of things, that episode is going to end up building into something, but as it stands right now, that's just an episode that I kind of hate, you know, because I was really annoyed by how the character got treated in that episode. And you could still have had him be a dumbass who doesn't know what he's doing, while still not making him a completely useless piece of shit, you know. But regardless, anyway, I guess without further ado, let's get into episode 21, Karai's Vendetta, in 3, 2, 1.
Krang is lacking the knowledge to answer the questions that the one known as Shredder is asking of Krang.
Do they all speak like this?
Yes.
Even if Krang is possessing the knowledge, the one known as Shredder will never be getting that knowledge from Krang.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
You didn't have any other plans for today, did you?
Let's try again.
Why did you say that? Do you not fear death?
Turtles.
The ones known as the Turtles are protecting the life form needed by Krang. The one known as April O'Neil.
What?
Who is this April O'Neil?
She is the one known as the One. She is the link which is missing in the plan, which is the plan of Krang.
So this April O'Neil is at the center of everything.
Then perhaps.
But why? I mean, I kind of know why, because I've seen future episodes, but
find this girl.
Why?
And bring her to me.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure if that's why she's the center of everything.
The key is to unbalance your opponent.
But how?
However you can. For example.
Okay, that was a little weird.
See? There is always a way. And you need to take a bath.
Ugh.
I don't want to live in a world without pizza.
You're a dumbass, Mikey.
Nothing happened to you. Maybe it's because she's not made out of pizza.
Mikey, you're a dumbass. You almost killed our April.
The water supply, which is right here. We gotta stop it.
Looks like we got a mission.
What the hell was that?
Donnie? Any chance this Krang facility looks like a giant sea mutant?
Probably not.
Oh, that's not a mutant. Based on his physiology, I'd say the Krang brought him here from Dimension X.
How is that less horrifying?
It's not. I'd just like to be accurate.
Whatever it is, it looks like it's guarding that.
I like her outfit. She looks badass as hell. Hey, it's that guy. It's been a while.
Hi, Murakami-san.
April-chan.
I'm with my dad. He's here trying to close an old deal.
Oh, what does he do?
He's in kitchen utensils. Knives, mostly.
Okay, if your goal is to be secret and a spy, why would you
Alright.
tell
Let's see what
exactly...
these stickers are all about.
Why would you tell her the truth with just a few little changes to it? Like, I'm confused about that. I guess that will allow you to seem more truthful, because you're not technically lying, but still.
Turtle soup. Karai.
What are you gonna get to drive? You have your own motorbike? And it was conveniently placed close by? Oh, you're really gonna wait on red? I don't think you have a driver's license anyway.
We've only got 30 seconds before that blaster explodes.
Ouch.
Any ideas? Let's see. We're cornered by an amphibious sea monster in an underwater base that's about to blow up. I'm out.
What the fuck was that? Oh! Good job, Mikey!
Mikey, that victory dance better not last more than 4 seconds.
She's definitely gonna use the lesson that Splinter taught the turtles.
In the right hands.
Use anything to defeat her. Come on! Oh!
What makes you so special? You're the center of an alien conspiracy, protected by mutants, and trained by a great ninja master. Why?
I don't know. I'm flunking trig. My friends are mutants. Aliens got my dad. And I lost my mother.
What? You lost your mother?
The key is to unbalance your opponent.
Yes! Good job, April!
Not bad for a nobody.
Hell yeah. How does she still continue to go to school? It's actually even a better question. Does anybody care that she has no parents with her? How is she managing to live on her own? Maybe it's just me who is not really able to do that, but the hell? She's like a teenager and she's able to live on her own? I don't know. But yeah, okay. This was actually a pretty good episode, just as I expected it was going to be. It's not what I thought it was going to be, because I thought that Karai was probably going to go for a revenge against the turtles, or at least some kind of revenge. But that's not really what she did. It was a continuation of what we had at the end of the last episode, where the Shredder caught the Krang, and they learned about the Krang's plan. So all the stuff in this episode were a consequence of that. But I still liked it. I really liked the fight between Karai and April. I was really invested. It might be one of my favorite fights so far, not because it had like a really cool choreography, but because, I don't know, I just felt invested into it. I really like Karai. I think right now she's probably my favorite character, which is kind of surprising to me, but I don't know, she feels like she's feeling that gray area spot where, yes, she's on the bad guy's side, but she's also kind of, in some ways, morally in the right in a way. So she kind of feels that bishop spot for me. And I think that's why I enjoy her so much, and why I enjoyed this fight so much. But it was just cool to see April fight and finally learn how to fight and being able to even fend off Karai. That's pretty impressive. Although I'm curious what exactly the losing your mom thing has to do with everything. I know that Shredder is Karai's adoptive father, but I didn't realize that she had mommy issues. And even for April, it's never really been brought up what happened to her mom. So I never really thought about it, that she probably has lost her mom. So that was interesting. The turtle stuff were honestly, I mean, it was okay, it was funny, but I don't know. I find myself really enjoying every single other character except the turtles. Right now, I don't know how that's gonna change as the show progresses, and I'm still gonna keep watching it, even if sometimes I have like some harsh criticisms towards the writing for the turtles, because I feel like they've made them a little bit too dumbed down to the point where everything around them and about them is a joke. Like, why the hell would you have the toilet be the fucking look-through in the submarine? That's just stupid. That's just like 5-year-old humor. Like, why? It's dumb. But yeah, there's a lot of aspects of why the turtles right now are not my favorite characters, but they're still fun to watch, and the banter is great, so there's that. But yeah, this was a pretty great episode, actually. It's not the most important to the plot, although I guess in a way it has important tidbits, but it's not really that important, so I can't say it's my favorite episode, but I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, in terms of its rating, I think I'm probably gonna give it like an 8.3 out of 10. Because as I said, it was super enjoyable. It had some cool interactions between Karai and April, but it wasn't necessarily as hard-hitting of an episode as I would have liked it to be, but I still really, really liked it overall. So yeah, I'm now excited for the next episode and see how that one's gonna get handled in terms of the Pulverizer character. Hopefully it's gonna be better. Hopefully the turtles are not gonna be as big of assholes in this one, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. So without further ado, let's get into episode 22 in 3, 2, 1.
I could do this all night.
Okay, Captain America.
Aw, man. Raph, if you keep breaking your toys, we're not gonna buy you new ones.
It's like we just cleared a video game on easy.
Mikey, if Master Splinter has taught us anything, it's that real combat is not like a video game.
Hey, coins!
The Foot Soldiers haven't been much of a challenge lately.
Foot Clan.
I don't think it's the Foot Clan.
One guy?
Maybe they only need one guy. Maybe this guy is the meanest, baddest, most deadly ninja we've ever seen.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh. Or not.
Still fucking over that character, I see.
Well, he's not much, but he's all we've got. Let's go.
Ambush!
Uh-oh.
All right!
So I think that they might be keeping the... Because you guys have said that the next seasons of this show are gonna get better, maybe they're keeping the reveal for the ninjas for season 2, maybe. Because that would allow them to get away with more dangerous violence, more brutal violence.
Why are the Foot fighting the Krang?
I can totally find that out for you. I could be a spy.
Pulverizer,
I mean, they don't really have any other choice, so he's gonna have to do that.
Oh, sure. I'll quit the Foot.
No, I'm serious.
Of course you're serious.
I am! Stop winking!
Right. I'll recon intel and send you a text. I'm in ninja stealth mode.
I'm on the side of the Pulverizer. Fuck the turtles, honestly. They're being assholes. I don't understand why he's even being so nice to them.
You four have defeated much of the Foot Clan with ease.
Why does he make that sound like a bad thing?
Because you have grown complacent. Each of you has become dependent on your own weapon. But there are times when you may not be able to fight with what you know. And when that happens,
they're gonna switch weapons?
adapt to your environment.
The Pulverizer is telling us where the Foot are gonna strike next.
What do you know? He's actually useful.
Yeah, but he can't stay in the Foot. They'll toast him.
Inside information, Donnie? It's worth the risk.
But we're not the ones
Raph
taking
is
the
right.
risk. The Pulverizer is.
So, he's willing
It's
to
the perfect plan.
take that risk.
All right. We'll follow up on his
You
feed,
can't
then
stop
watch the
him.
poor
He's
guy
his
out.
own human being. He has the right to do whatever he wants.
I'm the sword guy. I make the decisions here. What Leo said. As the one with the swords, I say, retreat!
Having the swords doesn't make you leader.
Exactly. Ouch.
Not that it's a bad idea. Retreat!
Ouch.
Whoa! Watch where you swing that thing!
You should talk.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, it's pretty cool. I like this idea.
Switch weapons!
Ooh, that is badass. That was badass. Okay, but why does it suddenly make you better at your normal moves where you don't even use the damn weapons? Like, sure, when you're swinging the weapons around, I can understand how it would be unfamiliar to you to use a different weapon, but why were you unable to just hit them in any way, shape, or form when you had the different weapon? When that shouldn't have affected you.
Mutagen! The Foot are stealing mutagen!
Shredder with mutagen. Well, that can't be good.
Shredder's gonna mutate just one foot soldier first as a test. And guess what? I volunteered. What?
Why would you do that, you dumb ass?
Why would you think that's cool? This is my chance to be like you guys. Throw some mutagen on me and boom! I'm a superhero. I'm taking Shredder
You're not
down.
necessarily gonna look as good as the turtles, though. You might look like fucking goo.
What that stuff can do to you. Once I mutate, I'll unleash my mighty mutant powers on Shredder.
Good job, Donnie.
Get them!
Huh? Oh, sewer apples!
I mean, is this using a different weapon? This is just a stick with a mop at the end. It's still the stick. I don't think Donnie's really learning the lesson there.
No! What are you doing? I'm gonna be a mutant like you!
Doing the mutation thing.
Okay, the writers have made Pulverizer too dumb now. I feel like he's becoming too stupid, but at the same time, I think it's the turtles' fault. Because they were they were assholes to him last time, so now he thinks that he needs to be a mutant to be able to do things like them.
Okay, now
Why couldn't they just teach him the skills of ninjutsu just like they are teaching April?
Oh,
So he's become just like Stockman in the 2003
Do you
series.
think Timothy is happy with his new state of being?
seems that way. He wanted to be a mutant, and he got his wish. Donnie, we're letting you keep...
I mean, it's very different for one to become a mutant turtle, who is very human-like,
one day I'll turn you back.
becoming fucking goop. That's a terrible mutation.
Our mutagen supply was lost in the explosion. They have dismantled my army and thwarted my plans.
Krang is in what is known as agreement. The ones known as the Turtles must become known as the Turtles who are destroyed.
It seems we have a common enemy.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, am I right? Ba, 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 ba. Okay, honestly, didn't really enjoy this episode as much as the last one, and I mean, I don't know how I feel about the Pulverizer character anymore. I feel like in the last episode that he appeared in, the Turtles were being huge assholes to him and mistreating him and not understanding that he wants to be like them. And I feel like they are the whole cause for why he became what he is right now, because they destroyed his confidence in himself from before. So now he felt like he had to become a mutant to be able to fight bad guys. I don't understand why they couldn't just teach him how to fight. I mean, Donnie was teaching him and he was actually starting to do pretty well, but no, the writers decided that he's gotta be a dumbass, so he wasn't able to save the day in that episode. And all those things caused him to become a mutant now. So I kind of blame the Turtles and the writers from writing it like this, because I feel like, what was the point of that character? Like, in that previous episode, I was pissed off because the Turtles mistreated him, and in this episode, I was annoyed by him because I feel like the writer made him too big of a dumbass and too reckless and too much, like somebody who feels like he needs to do something terrible to prove himself, you know? Again, I think that's 100% the Turtles' fault. Yeah, I don't know. It just wasn't really as enjoyable episode. I feel like it could have been better, but I don't know. It's just that these things kind of soured my opinion of it, and I didn't really end up enjoying it as much. But, it's not the worst episode or anything. But yeah, I just don't really have much to say besides this. It was even worse than that previous episode with him, but yeah, I don't know. In terms of the rating, I think for this one I'm going to give it like a 6.3 out of 10. I think this might be the lowest score I've given, so you know what? This might be the worst episode so far, because it builds onto the shittiness of the previous episode in which he appeared, and it just makes it even worse in this case. But yeah, I don't know. If you disagree with me, feel free to do that, but comment down your thoughts below, because I really like to hear or read, in this case, a different perspective on this episode, because to me, this was even dumber than the other episode, and I feel like both the Turtles continued to mistreat the Pulverizer, and the writers kept writing him shittily, so yeah. I don't know. But yeah, okay. So, going forward, I'm gonna try to post TMNT reactions every Wednesday, so that's when you can expect the next episode reaction. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge support and help keep the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!